Well, today we've got an interesting one, and I'll show it to you better when we get up there, but we are at, I don't know, some kind of apartment complex. This place is interesting. It's apartments, but it's got a whole parking garage built in the middle of it, and then like over here to the other side there's a big like open area, I don't know what you call it, like a lawn, patio, whatever, but it's open all the way up, 6 stories, and you got little restaurants. So anyway, see if you guys can see what I see. I know it's in the shadow right now, but let me focus. See the bees on the corner there? If we get over here a little further, I think you can actually see them. There we go, look at that. Great big open air colony. I'm pretty sure, because of how big it is outside, that they're not going to be inside the brickwork at all. Looking at these lower balconies, they look like there's lower one here, they look like they're pretty sealed up pretty tight with that brick. The stucco goes right up to the brick. There's not really any trim or anything to be loose. So I think we're going to be okay to get up there and just, cut them off as an open colony. The only trick is going to be, of course, getting up there, because it is a 6th story balcony, plus of course it sits on top of this parking garage, so there is no way I'm putting a ladder up there. I have to wait till the leasing office here opens, or someone here opens, and then I've got to pack all my stuff. God, I hope they have a service elevator. I've got to pack all my stuff up there, go through someone's private apartment, and work on their balcony. So this will be a fun one. We'll let you know how it goes. So here we are up on the balcony now. The maintenance contractor had a little bit taller ladder up, which I've got my extension in the truck. I could get if I need, but we're going to use theirs if we can here. It's about, I don't know, 10, 12 foot up there. So really good looking hive, nice calm bees. I've climbed up there and looked at them a couple times, but given the fact that we're up, here on an 8th story balcony, I'm gonna go ahead and suit up just so that they don't, somehow catch me off guard and knock me off the balcony. But anyway, this sets the record for the highest I've done. So we got the vac and everything set up, ready to go. We're gonna fire it up here and get to work. All right, so we're just at home now. These are our bees from the balcony at Gable's Tanglewood. See if you guys can see our little queenie in there. I think I made a little video of her on the job, but really good looking queen, really nice gentle bees. So we're gonna get them set up the same way we always do now. We've got a frame of brood and honey from another hive. We're gonna just mash her right into the comb there so she sticks. Top of the cage is still accessible, so the bees can get on there and feed her and groom her, and she's not suffocating, obviously. And put the cage in upright versus sideways. Some people want to put the screen sideways, but if for some crazy reason the bees were to draw out comb really quickly beside her, they could potentially suffocate her. So she's in there now. We're going to square these frames up. We're going to get another box to set on top like a funnel, and we're going to dump them. And I think I mentioned to you guys, but if not, this bushkill bee vac is designed that you can set a hive up directly on top of it, but of course only a 10-frame hive. And I rarely, if ever, use it in that actual capacity. I find more and more I'd rather just dump the bees, so we're going to take them out and dump them. They'll fall down in there and they'll smell that queen right away and start running to her. And we're just going to pull out frame by frame here. Shake them down in there. We've got about, I don't know, 1/4 pound of dead loss, which is really, really good considering they had an hour-long ride in the back of the truck and it's 100 degrees today, and I had a few stops. Maybe 1/4 pound. It's really not much at all. Normally, if it's a straight shot home, I'd put them in the cab of the truck in the air conditioning. But since I had to stop several places, I knew that sitting in the cab of the truck, they'd get even hotter than they would in the bed. So we left them in the bed, and I just gave them a couple, dumped some water on them from time to time when I would stop. Alright, BVAC is done there. We'll go ahead and open up our tape over the hole so that any that are stuck inside can still get out. And we're going to put it all back together and put it in storage. So I think I've mentioned it before, but you know, I said, okay, I've got the dead loss, and I said that's really, you know, not bad. Obviously people think, well, you did a live bee removal, why are there any dead? Well, like I said, in this case, the problem was it's so hot, and I had such a long drive home that I anticipated I would have some dead loss just from they get so hot they suffocate. I did everything I could to get them air and gave them water, and like I said, this is better. In years past, I've come home with an entire box full of dead bees. But it's not the actual removal and vacuuming that kills them, it's that being trapped in the bucket on a long hot ride home, or trapped in the box. They get overheated. So anyway, that's that. It doesn't look pretty, but it's not, like I said, it's not as bad as it looks. I did want to give a special shout out to the Gables at Tanglewood. That was the high-rise apartment, very nice luxury apartment complex that had me do this work. It's not my style of living, obviously. Being in the bees doesn't bode very well at an apartment complex, but if you guys are looking for midtown, downtown sort of lifestyle, I would check it out because I was very impressed when I was in there at the amenities and the quality of the apartments. It was very nice. So I'm gonna cut this off. Just gotta let them settle down now, and we'll go get them some sugar water to help settle them in.